Yeah, I'm still in the moment of like just taking my time and saying I haven't even really thought about it too much. Obviously, I understand that I'm a free agent and I can control my own destiny. If being here with this franchise, for the foreseeable future, or if it's going somewhere else. But like, I haven't even got to that point. I haven't even taken my family vacation yet, which is going to happen after Memorial Day. That's kind of the thing at the forefront of my mind. But I think at some point, up in June, late June, as July roll around, free agency starts to gets going, and as July rolling and maybe into August, we start to kind of like get a feel of what my future may look like. If it's continuing to play the game that I love, which I know I can still give so much to the game and play at a high level, or if it's not. So, but I have not got to that point yet, and when I get there, it'd be fun to kind of see what the future could hold, either if it's, like I said, in another NBA arena for another year or not.
Yeah, but I assume knowing you'd probably only want to go in a positive environment where you can win.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're 24 is not a starting at the bottom.
Yeah. No, there's no way. Winning is most important, because you want to be excited about going to work every day. You want to be excited about, like I said earlier, winning the day, and being around a group of guys that, feel the same way, and trying not to take steps backwards. Understand the season is a long marathon, and whatever the case may be. But those building blocks throughout the course of the season is what matters to when you get to the marathon, and when you get to the sprint, which is now, the postseason. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm not going anywhere where it's a start over at year 24 or things of that nature. I'm done with that.
So that's a part of the equation. The other part of the equation is family. I mean, your kids have grown up for the most part in LA.
Yeah.
You got to consider that. At the same time, like, you're not going to go sign a 6-year deal somewhere. So right. It's, but it's still a consideration that I think is. I'm having been there at the end of my career when I went to the Lakers. It was a tricky decision for me. And you got to weigh all these things. I imagine that's something that's important to you.
No, it's very important, and it's up there. I mean, 1A and 1B is like where do I feel comfortable with doing with my career, but also with my family. How do they feel about whatever decision that I'm able to come up with and make, and that's a joint decision as well. I give them the insight, both my boys, my daughter, and my wife. So it's 1A and 1B. I don't think one is higher than the other, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's very important. Obviously, have an opportunity to spend a lot of time with Bronny over the last couple of years. That's great, and Bryce is going into his second year at AZ at Arizona. My daughter will be 12 in the fall, and she's doing her volleyball thing, and it's a decision that will be made between all of us. Obviously, I know my family will give me the final say so, as they've always done and always respected it, but I'm definitely conscientious about like their feelings and their dad being around or not being around as much as they would like. So that's definitely important.
Yeah, well, good luck. I know it's not easy to decide, especially the position you're in. So I'm excited for you, though.
Man, I appreciate it. Yes, sir.